Now, this home is absolutely going to blow you away. This place is gorgeous and it's over 4,000 square feet. This builder is not a builder that you're gonna hear a ton about. They're not as big as the Highlands and the Perrys and some of the other builders you hear out there, but this is Chesmar Homes and they are making a name for themselves. I have built with them personally in the past and had an absolutely amazing experience, but this is one of their higher end luxury products on a 65-foot lot. They're also going to have a 50-foot lot option as well. But we are out here in the Grove in Frisco once again, one of the nicest high-end communities you're going to see anywhere in Dallas, Texas, including Frisco, Texas. So this place has an A-rated school system, beautiful builders, beautiful homes, larger lots, and everything you'd want to be close to is out here. We're in an absolutely incredible location with everything you could possibly want to do as far as entertainment. And this place is going to have multiple amenity centers, pools, gyms, you name it, they've got it. And it's just about everything you want all in one place. But this home right here behind us is a big one, over 4,200 square feet. Some of the nicest features you're gonna see anywhere, and it even has a chef's kitchen. So not only, your standard pantry, you're gonna have a standard pantry, but you're also going to have a butler's pantry and a chef's kitchen in this home, and 3 sliding glass doors in the back, something I have never seen before. So let's go ahead and check it out. So this is the Saratoga floor plan by Chesmar Homes. This is their largest floor plan out here in this community, just over 4,200 square feet. Notice you got this beautiful oversized driveway, tons of space for parking. Got the unique cobblestone. I'm sure you're gonna have some options as far as what you choose to put on here instead of just a boring regular concrete that you see most places. But a beautiful elevation, definitely a stunning house you're gonna see from the street and notice. And you got this really cool step up right here. Big wide entryway, little seating area, and the double wrought iron doors, little window over here. So really cool setup. When you enter in this home, you have a gorgeous staircase right here at the front. 20-foot soaring ceilings. Really unique little wallpaper design they used in here, but awesome entryway. You can see right into the back of the house with all the sliding glass doors, so tons of natural light. I do want to point out these doors once again. So a really unique concept. So they're the big wrought iron doors, but they actually have latches right here. So you can actually open those up and then see directly through. So if you wanted a little more light in here, you can take those frosted windows right off. So that's something I haven't seen before, but really cool. But here in the traditional spot, you're going to have your beautiful office space. Notice the attention to detail in the ceiling in here. Lots of features in this house you're not going to see anywhere else. Got a little seating area over here. So pretty generously sized office space. Got the floating shelves in the back. A little storage closet right here. So this technically could be a 5th bedroom. So this is a 5-bed, 4.5 bath house, just over 4,200 square feet with a game room, media, and a study. Now, notice the big wide open modern farmhouse windows, the black frames. Looks really nice. And over here to the side, you have your first little big storage closet right here, which is a nice feature. And then your half bath right here. So I believe it says 4.5 bath, but I think there is an additional, so maybe 2 half baths. So lots of bathrooms in here. But now we're here in the main entryway or main living area of the house. So not a huge entryway, but this is a big 2-story home. So if it was a 1-story home, of course, it's going to have a longer entryway. But just notice all the floor-to-ceiling glass here in this house. And you've got that cathedral ceiling. Would love to see a beam up there just to kind of set it apart. But it looks really, really good. So all the modern windows, the modern fireplace. You got the floor-to-ceiling tile right here. And that's where the heat exits from this gas fireplace. So it is going to heat up this room, which is really nice. But tons of natural light. It's a little overcast right here as I'm filming. And there's still just tons of natural light. I love the sliding glass doors. Once again, the black frames everywhere. And they boxed in all these windows too, just to add a little extra texture. Looks really nice. But you can see that beautiful covered patio. We'll get out there in just a little bit. But as you turn around, check out this gorgeous kitchen. So you've got a massive island. It looks like 10, 11 foot island. So you got this nice waterfall edge for this beautiful seamless look. And notice this really, really cool stone countertop they have. Looks really, really nice. And then you've got the double oven right here, which is a huge plus. Carried the quartz countertops to the backsplash, which I think looks really good. And then in floor to ceiling cabinetry right here, all the way across. Looks awesome. And so we've got this oversized gas range hood right here. These are cafe appliances, so really nice high-end appliances. Once again, no tile back here, so no having to clean the grout or anything like that, but a big custom Vena hood. It looks really, really nice in here. Notice you got the LED lighting right up there. And then the two-tone cabinets definitely sets it off. Loving the black sink right here. If you've ever had a black sink, they're awesome because they don't get dirty like the white ones do or scratched up like the stainless ones do. But check out the view right here from your kitchen area. Really, really cool setup. And then check out how they've done this sliding glass doors right here. So you've got your slider over here, and then I've never seen a builder do this. So they've got one slider and two sliders that connect right here. So this whole corner right here is all glass. And then you've got the really cool backdrop over here. But there's lots of space here. They did use a circular table, but you could easily put a rectangular table or a big square table for plenty of seating. But I love the look at this. This is something you'd see in a super modern home. So both of these right here completely open up to the outside, which I've never seen before. And you've also got a little outdoor little kitchen area right here built in. That's going to be an option that you could do out here. You got your electrical connections. If you wanted to build this out, you definitely could. And then this is all nice covered patio right here. Really cool woodwork up top with the can lights right there. And then your gas fireplace, literally a flip of a switch. You got an area for a TV up there. They do just have a picture right now, but love the setup out here. And then they've actually extended this out, put another little pergola right here, but you could easily fit a pool. This is a 65-foot lot. Traditional lot sizes are about 50. So the house right over there is Chesmar's other model. It's on the 50-foot lot, but you can see kind of how much width you have with this yard. So you could even put a side pole if you wanted to out here. And all this additional landscaping, of course, would be something you would do after the fact, but there is a lot of square footage out here, and just those black windows just look really, really nice. So if we haven't met yet, my name is Preston Gale. I'm a local realtor born and raised here in the Dallas area, and I've helped over 100 people relocate through this channel in just the last few years. So if you're having thoughts of moving to Dallas, or if you just want to know more about Dallas, new construction, resale, whatever, I would love to be of assistance. So please don't be shy. Give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I would love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. All right, so we're going back through this little caddy corner. Sliding glass door. Let's say the only negative to having 3 sliding glass doors is you gotta slide those things open every single time, but I think it looks absolutely amazing. So we're gonna have our master suite right over here where we got something really cool to show you first. There's a lot more house back here. So this is your first pantry right here, which is a really good sized pantry. You've got a little coffee bar section over here. You could even have plenty of room for more shelving up top. But then this barn door goes right into a full-on kitchen. So basically a butler's pantry slash chef's kitchen right back here. So if you wanted to cook for a bunch of people, you've got everything you need right here to make a big mess and not mess up the main living area. So you got another fridge back here, all this cool cabinetry, and they've actually carried this tile all the way to the top. You could also carry these to the top like we saw in the main kitchen area, but I love this setup. I would use this all the time personally. I hate making a huge mess, but I love to cook. And this is a perfect place to do it right here. This is a microwave, but they have a vent hood vented out so you can cook anything you want right in this area. So definitely my favorite feature, one of my favorite features of this house. And then we've got 2 storage closets right here. And this is a really cool setup for the dog lovers out there. You got their own little room right here. And then this is going to be your ensuite. So right outside of this room is where you're going to walk in from your 3-car garage. Got a beautiful ensuite, nice big tall ceilings in here, beautiful backdrop, plenty of space in here, big window, and then a beautiful ensuite bathroom space. So this got a step down shower, all tiled. You even got a bench seat, which is always a huge plus. I always bring that up. And then the herringbone tile all the way to the top of these really tall ceilings. More storage over here. Nice little vanity and a walk-in closet. So really cozy, nice, beautiful setup. Perfect for those visiting. Maybe they want to stay a while. If you have kids that are older, if they have a place like this with their kitchen right outside this door, they're probably not going to move out anytime soon. So just be mindful of that. And then this is where you're going to be walking in from your 3-car garage. You've got this really cool little mud bench area, throw all your shoes and everything. And then your laundry space as soon as you walk in. So additional cabinetry, washer, dryer. And then you've got your nice little sink set up right here with more cabinetry and a nice little window looking into your front patio space. And then this would be your 3-car garage, but this is actually where we'd be meeting you with the sales rep, and this is your full design studio in here. So you can pick out all your cabinetry, all your flooring, everything you want right here in this space. So I love that setup because you don't have to go all the way to Dallas like you do with some of the builders out there. It's kind of a hassle, but everything is all in one space, which makes everything a little bit easier to manage and take care of and a lot less driving. So now we're back here in the back corner of the house. Check out this ceiling and this gorgeous master suite. So this is a huge bedroom, beautiful ceilings. You've got the beams up top. Looks like they carried really cool looking wallpaper to the ceiling. Everything matches. Beautiful backdrop. Got the 2 windows on the side. And then these beautiful windows over here. Nice little seating area bump out that they've done. They carried the hardwood floors into all the bedrooms on the first floor. Looks really good. But there's tons of square footage in here. And with the ceiling height in here, it feels absolutely huge. This is a big bedroom. That's a king size bed. And it gets swallowed in here. Plenty of room for seating. Plenty of room to walk around. And then right outside this is your beautiful master suite. So we've got a huge wide open bathroom. And if you're not a tub person, this is the perfect bathroom for you because you've got a huge shower. So big that it doesn't even need a door, which I think that's really cool. One less thing to clean and worry about. You've got the bench seating right over here. Beautiful tile work. Frosted glass, modern window up top. Only thing I would do is definitely with a shower this big, you gotta have more than one shower head. So that's a little disappointing. Actually, a lot disappointing. You gotta have more than one shower head if you're gonna have a shower like this. Now, I do love the how wide this is. It kind of is an L shape. You've got the floating vanities with the LED lighting underneath. So you've got the vanity over here as well as the larger vanity over here on this side. And then where all your greatest creations come about, right in there. And then a beautiful closet space. So you've got all the storage over here. And then notice how tall the ceilings are in here. It looks like 11, 12-foot ceilings here in this closet. So not a huge closet, but they're utilizing all the space. There's a lot that you could still do with this right here. So awesome setup. So now we've seen most of the first floor, which is really, really nice. I'm definitely impressed. This is a builder that doesn't get talked about enough. I've built with them personally and had a great experience, but we got a lot more house to show you. right up there. So let's go to the second floor. All right, so now we're going to this beautiful winding staircase. Notice these beautiful hardwood floors that they've stained that matches everything. I think it looks really good. Got this cool little chandelier right here. But as soon as you get to the top floor, you notice they've got the hardwood floors that they did downstairs to match the second floor. And they've done a really good job, because a lot of times when you do the hardwood floors on the second floor, it's really loud, but it's not here in this house. So that's something I notice quite a bit when people put hardwood floors on the second floor, and they've done a great job. So when you walk up here, you got this nice little homework section that they've done, this nice little built-in. Check out your view. You got these huge windows right here overlooking the park right across the street. And then your first bedroom right here. Another thing that's really cool is they've got 10-foot ceilings in all the bedrooms, which you don't see very often. Usually it's 9 feet, 8 feet. Really cool little windows set up over here. Got the board and batten back there. These are all going to have walk-in closets. So for a kid's bedroom, that is a really good size closet. And then this is an ensuite bathroom. So the other one's going to be Jack and Jill. This is going to be the only ensuite on the second floor. Of course, we saw the first one on the first floor. So this is going to be your favorite kids' room. Beautiful tub shower combo right here, floor to ceiling, tile work. And then you got a nice little linen closet. Of course, this room is pink because, I have a daughter myself, and she'd probably get this room. My son's going to have to share a bathroom probably. That's just the way it is for us guys out there. Got to take care of our girls. So let's see. Got more storage closets for games or whatever. And this is basically kind of a playroom section right here. So nice little flex room. We've got an air hockey table, but a good amount of space. Those big tall ceilings once again. 3 big windows. And then another half bath. It was listed as a 4.5 bath, but this would be 2 half baths because we had one downstairs as well. Nice little window up top. Even got the tall ceilings here in the half baths, which is cool. And then an awesome media room space. Some funky styling going on right here. We got the fake looking balloons. Huge couch, more seating up top. And then this is like an elevated ceiling as well. I don't even know what this wall is. Tried to figure it out earlier. I have no idea. Some type of wallpaper, but definitely funky, but it looks good in here. They've got about an 80-inch TV. Looks really nice. You could definitely do projector, whatever you want to do in this space. And then we just came from over there, and now we're going this way. 2 more bedrooms and a Jack and Jill bathroom. So we got 2 big storage closets. Notice we got a cool little step up right here, and then another bedroom. Lots of square footage in here. This is a huge room. Whole area for seating over there. Got a really nice sized bedroom. 2 big windows in here, and a generously sized closet right here. So all the closets have really good amount of space in them. And then the last of the bedrooms right here. Once again, this is a just over 4,200 square foot house. So of course these bedrooms are all going to be a really good size. Those 2 big windows. I love the fact that all the rooms have more than 1 window. Most houses are all going to have like the 1 window in the corner for the bedrooms, but these all have 2 or more. Those 10-foot ceilings. And then this is going to be the Jack and Jill bathroom. So you got a huge vanity space, lots of storage here. Walk-in closet. Attic access right there. And then this is what's going to be shared by the kiddos. Beautiful tile work in here. And then the last vanity right here. That's right across from the bedroom we just went to. So, gorgeous house, absolutely beautiful home. Lots to offer out here. And This is one of the more expensive neighborhoods like I brought up. This is the Grove, a very popular community just because of the location. It's a stellar location. All the homes out here are gorgeous. There's not any builders or homes that you're going to be like, I don't really like that. All of them are gorgeous. They do a really good job. The features, everything they come with is going to be on a higher end than you're going to see in a lot of the communities. So if you want to build with Chesmar Homes, it's not going to be the cheapest. We're going to be looking at the 50-foot lot, which is going to start in the low 700,000s. And then when you get to the 65-foot lots, it's going to get into the 9s and up. So this home is their largest product, sitting around 1.2 million here in the Grove. And like I brought up earlier, if you're looking at a Chesmar home and you don't have that kind of budget, you want to cut that in half, I'm going to point you to a video next that's going to bring you right to that area, one of my favorite communities in Trinity Falls. So remember, if you're looking to move to the Dallas area, if you have any questions, anything you need to know, I'm happy to assist you. So please don't be shy. Give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'd love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Hope to see you around town, and make sure to check out this next video.